Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Heal and Ascend Tarot. Bear with me, I'm just taking my first few sips of coffee, so waking up right now. But I'm excited to get into this reading. Yesterday was very interesting, so we'll see what comes out today. So as always, we're going to take a look at Divine Masculine, how he's feeling, Divine Feminine, how she's feeling, any connective energies, and perhaps we'll pull an oracle card just for, a piece of advice for the week to go forward, okay? Just to let you guys know, or actually, no, before that, there's something that I wanted to just bring up, because as I said before, there was something that was occurring with the Divine Feminines, something to do with health. So whoever has been resonating with the videos that I've been making, please go and get your health checked. I'm not to scare you or anything like that, but just make sure you're going to get it checked, because the messages come through 3 times in a row. I'd be curious to see if it actually comes out. If it comes out again today, then literally you better make a doctor's appointment today. Just as a general note. Alright, so I have the sage going this morning as well, so hopefully clearing out any energies. I feel like we might have some unique messages coming out for individuals today. Okay. Alright, Spirit, please make sure I get an accurate reading. Alright, so let's find out what is going on with the Divine Masculine, okay? Spirit, what is going on with Divine Masculine at this point in time? Just in general, let's just take a look at the Divine Masculine, okay? So what's going on with the Divine Masculine right now? What is going on with the Divine Masculine right now? Well, we have the 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay, let's pull 3 cards. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Alright, bottom of the deck we have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay? So that could be how he's feeling about you right now, but this is more general as to how he's feeling. So we have the 8 of Swords in reverse, Ace of Wands, Death card, and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? So for the masculine, they are really having a struggle with their limiting beliefs. So there's something going on. Let's zoom in a little bit here for you guys. The masculines are really struggling with, it's more of like an internal battle. So they're stuck, but it's internal. It's not like anything is holding them stuck, okay? It's like they're stuck in, when you, this is the best way to explain it, but when you start building this sort of like negative momentum, like you have a bad day, or like you roll out of bed and you trip and fall, and then for the rest of the day it's like you have the worst day because you just started this sort of negative momentum, and it's mental. But what's happening is, because the law of attraction, it's a mental issue, but then when they go about their life, it keeps it's like, what's the word? Snowball. It's like a snowball effect where it just keeps accumulating. But it is mental. So whatever they're going through, they can get out of it. But it's just something that they have to choose to do on their own. They do have some idea of something that they want to have happen, but it's still an idea. They're not actually taking any action. We do have the Death card here. So something, something might have triggered them, and that's why they're feeling this negativity at this point in time. However, they are getting out of this feeling of being left out in the cold. So whatever it is that they're going through, whatever this negative thing was that happened, whatever, created this death moment, they are getting themselves out of it. So that's a good sign, okay? So maybe they're nearing the end of this week, maybe they're nearing the end of this cycle, and this is something that was happening earlier on. Let's see if maybe this pertains anything to the Divine Feminine. I'm curious. Let's check in. How is the Divine Masculine feeling about the Divine Feminine in his heart space, Spirit? How is the Divine Masculine feeling about the Divine Feminine in his heart space? See if we can get one more card, Spirit. Oh, sorry guys, 1 second. Oh, we have 2 more cards. Give me a minute. Alright, so interesting. Okay, can we see? Kind of. Alright, let's just scooch this over a little bit to this way. So we have the Chariot in reverse, we have the King of Wands in reverse, Strength in reverse, Knight of Swords, and the Page of Swords in reverse, okay? Interesting. So how he's feeling about you, okay? Okay, so I'm starting to think now that whatever was happening above here with his everyday life actually did concern you. So right now, they're trying to connect with their inner strength to come forward towards you, okay? So I'm getting here that whatever this thing was, maybe like getting out of this feeling left in the cold, this death, maybe there was an argument between you two, there was some kind of animosity, and it led them to this sort of spiral of negative thinking, but they are trying to pull themselves out of this and come forward towards you. So, you know, and we'll continue on. Let's just, I don't want to get ahead of myself here. They're wanting to, this is the thing. What I'm getting here is with the Divine Masculine, overall, they're wanting to move forward. They're wanting to have this strength. They're wanting to, you know, have the confidence and the passion to do this. And, you know, in a sense, they are planning on taking action, okay? But again, we have this, the Page of Swords in reverse. It's just like nothing's actually happening, right? And that's probably maybe Divine Feminines, you're seeing that. Like nothing is actually happening in the physical world because all of this stuff is going on internally. They're just having, this week, Divine Feminines, they're just having an internal battle. It could be something to do with like what was said or what was not said between you two. We'll check in when it comes to the connective energies, but a lot of this is just, whatever is going on with the Divine Masculine this week is honestly nothing in the external world. It's all an internal battle. It's all an internal battle. So let's see what action the Divine Masculine is going to be taking towards you in the near future, and maybe that can give us an indication of what's going on here, okay? So Spirit, let's check in with the Divine Masculine. What action will he be taking towards the Divine Feminine in the near future? What action will the Divine Masculine be taking towards the Divine Feminine in the near future? Wow. Divine Masculine is keeping everything very close. I'm getting here, your Divine Masculines right now are very guarded, okay? They're very, very, very guarded. Oh, good. Well, it looks like they're finding their strength. New cycle has occurred, okay? There has been a new cycle here. Something ended. New start, new beginning, because they're finding their strength, okay? So that's so far so good. Yeah. Okay, good, good. Okay, yeah. Alright, so we have the Tower in reverse, we have the Two of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so as I said before, they were going through an internal battle, okay? This was most likely something that had to occur. This was something that they had to overcome, okay? But it's looking like we are coming through this. They are getting over this. They're finding their strength. They're finding a way to, you know, overcome this internal battle that they're having with themselves right now. there is sort of still this resistance to change. Okay, there's a resistance to it. You know, there has been a Tower moment, but there's like still a bit of resistance. But they're finding the strength. That's probably why we have the Two of Pentacles here. They're just juggling this back and forth of like, you know, staying stuck, but then knowing that they have the strength to move forward. But at the end of the day, yes, they are going to come forward and they're going to start building and, you know, starting from the bottom. Because what I'm getting here is whatever this issue was, it's almost like to fix it, you have to just start over. So whether that was an issue that happened between the two of you, it's not like you can just go back and like start from where you were. No, you got to start from square one. You got to build from scratch, okay? You know, that could mean communication. It could mean communicating differently, like setting a plan, not just going in and, you know, keep making the same mistake over and over again, okay? So let's check in. I'm curious. How is the Divine Feminine doing this week? Okay, I know most of you are Divine Feminines that are watching, not all, but most of you are. I'm just curious, you know, how are you guys doing this week? Maybe some new opportunities for you guys. How are the Divine Feminines feeling this week? Oh, how funny is that? I guess there are some new opportunities. Confirmation. Okay, so we have the Fool. All right, Divine Feminines, what is going on with you this week? Okay, I'm pulled to take these upright. Okay, interesting. All right. Okay, so we have the Fool. We have the Five of Swords, Three of Wands, Queen of Wands, Two of Cups, High Priestess. Funny, we start with a major arcana, we end with a major arcana. So, Divine Feminines, yes, confirmation, there is a new opportunity on the horizon for you. Whether this new opportunity is a new way of thinking, it's a new opportunity, maybe possibly, I'm not getting that it's with career because we don't have any pentacles out here. So this new opportunity, it really could mean something to do just in your personal life or just personally. It's almost like you're beginning to look at something possibly different. Okay, so this Five of Swords is, you know, kind of like feeling like there's been some sort of like deceit, but your focus is on the future. Okay, so you were looking in the past, but now you're like, you know what? Where is this getting me? I'm looking in the past. What does that do for me? Nothing. I have to move forward. I have to look ahead, right? Which is putting you in this Queen of Wands power, okay? Because when you're tuned in and you're tapped into that power, that divine power, well, you know what? You're connected to your Divine Masculine, and that's why you're feeling this love. That's why you're feeling this love. This Two of Cups, okay? High Priestess, again, you're coming back to your intuition. You're tuning back into your power. You're using your higher knowledge, okay? So this week, it's like you've been through a bit of a journey. You've been through a bit of a journey, and you might have fallen off track a little bit, but you know that you have to get back on the bandwagon, essentially, to move forward. Trying to see what else is coming up here. I'm really sensing that whatever this was, whatever this mental turnaround, I know this isn't really coming through in the cards, but whatever this mental turnaround was for you, it's almost like maybe you woke up one day and you're like, I can't keep thinking like this. I can't keep doing things this way because I know better. It's almost like you know, but you were holding yourself back, and now you're finally just like, no, I have to look ahead. I have to see this differently. And because of that, you're going to be rewarded. I'm just sensing that. You're going to be rewarded. Let's check in. So how are the Divine Feminines feeling about the Divine Masculines in their heart right now? Okay. How are the Divine Masculines feeling about the Divine Feminines? Or the Divine Feminines feeling about the Divine Masculines in their heart? Okay, we have Judgment. It's been a while since that card came out, actually. We have Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse. see if we can get one more card, Spirit. Okay. 5 of Cups in reverse. Interesting. So, let's see what we have at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Okay. Tower. Alright, so, you know, we had the Divine Masculine had his Tower moment. You're having your Tower moment. But there is judgment being made here, okay? There is going to be, I'm also getting a sense here that there's going to be some sort of like reconciliation between the two of you guys. Whatever has occurred, there's been something has occurred, because the Tower showed up in both of you guys' energy, okay? You're beginning to, with this judgment, what's happening is you're just starting to question, you know, am I doing the right thing? Is this the right thing? Should I invest my time and my heart and all of this into this person, right? Because maybe they haven't been treating you the way you feel you deserve to be treated. So you're starting to question, is this right? Should I be investing my time in this? You might also have some external pressures going on, so work, just other things that are also playing on your mental right now. Like, you know, your Divine Masculine might think that all of this energy or whatever is about him, but it's not. Divine Feminines, is it? There's more going on in your life than just the Divine Masculine. You have a lot more to think about. You know, whether it's family, it's kids, it's obligations, it's school, it's work. There's a lot going on and you're feeling the weight of that. And I don't think it's helping that you have, you know, some of these things going on with the Divine Masculine. It's like you want to know that you can have someone at the end of the day to depend on, and that's what you're starting to think about. That's what you're starting to look at. Can I invest in this? Should I invest in this? And you're starting to think, okay, is it time to move on? Can this be changed? Should I just move on? So, Divine Feminines, you're really, it's like you're really considering, you know, walking away. I mean, the love is there. You do have love, okay? So it's like, you know, you're focused on love. You want love, you know, and you want it to be with this person, but you have to make a judgment, okay? And it's looking like you're starting to think, maybe I need to walk away from this situation. Maybe I need to move on. So let's find out, you know, because with the Divine Masculines, and this is the thing too, is like, you guys understand that with the twin flame journey, the both of you mirror each other. Okay, so he's going through, or Divine Masculine's going through a Tower moment, you're going through a Tower moment. Sometimes we perceive things differently. So understand that, like, a lot of, like, this energy here is feeling like, you know, sometimes when you get angry and you're just like, I'm done. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. And it's almost like you're like, I need to just walk away, but it's more so out of anger. It's not like what your heart really wants, but you're trying to just maybe make a decision so that you can feel some kind of ease. But what I'm getting here is Spirit's telling you to just take a breather, relax, don't make any rash decisions. It's not that you can't make a decision, but make sure you're making a decision from a level-headed place, okay? But let's find out what's going on with any connective energies. The thing is too, like, you know, while this is a twin flame journey, we still have the power to walk away from our twin flames. You know, we have free will. The thing is, though, is that the universe, if this is a soul contract, if this is which it is, the universe is going to bring you back together, regardless of whether you're trying to walk away or not. So, you know, you can run, but you can't hide kind of energy. And I think a lot of us have seen that before. You know, like you try to walk away from your Divine Masculine or your Divine Feminine, but it's like then you start getting all these signs, synchronicities, or they pop back into your life, and you start to realize, okay, I guess I can't walk away from this. But let's find out. Connective energies. All right. Connective energies for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine this week. What is going on between the two of these, between these guys? These Tower moments. Connective energies for Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. Ooh, it is looking good. This week is looking good. Yeah, this week is looking really good. Maybe let's pull one more card. What one wants to come out? So many. Okay, we got 2 more. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so overall energy, we're seeking balance. We're seeking balance here, okay? So right off the bat, we have the 4 of Wands, we have the Ace of Swords, Temperance, Queen of Cups in reverse, and Strength. Wow, okay, all right. Connective energies are looking really good. So Divine Feminines, you might have your doubts, you might want to walk away, but even if you do try to walk away, I don't know if you're going to be able to, because it's looking like the divine, the universal powers are going to pull you guys back together. It's just magnetic, it's going to happen. So we have the 4 of Wands. This to me is union card. This is always union to me when I see this card. We have the Ace of Swords. So there's just this new idea, this new thought. There's this new approach to this relationship that you guys are building. Temperance. It's like finding that core balance. It's like balancing out the physical, the spiritual, like just finding a way to make this work. You know, maybe Divine Feminines, you're thinking about that. Maybe your Divine Masculine is thinking about that. You just gotta remember though to like get your emotions in check, okay? Both of you guys, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. The thing is this, twin flame relationships cannot work if both people are still in their ego. And this is what happens. So if a Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine are in their ego, then that's when you start getting the arguments, that's when you start getting the people walking away, the fighting, all of this, you know, let's just say it, bullshit, right? That's when you get that, because this relationship cannot thrive on ego. This relationship is meant to bring forward unconditional love, because this is not just a romantic relationship. This is 2 people coming together to serve a strong purpose on this planet, okay? So the universe can't have you guys coming together and, you know, punching each other in the face and telling each other you hate each other. That's not what this is about. That's not all what this is about. This is about unconditional love. So the universe is calling you guys to have strength. To have strength. Your Divine Masculine is already trying to find his strength. Divine Masculine is trying to find his strength. Divine Feminine's over here plotting to plan to run away. But as I said before, that's just a current state right now. So maybe that's what's happening at this moment in time, is your Divine Masculine is really trying to find the strength to come forward. The Divine Feminine is really thinking about walking away. But obviously things are going to shift, because look at what we have here. This is what's coming up for you guys. So stay positive. Let's pull a card for both of you guys. Let's pull a Butterfly Oracle for Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. Any advice? Just overall general life advice, because this advice could really serve you guys when it comes to the union, okay? Maybe there's something in your life that is out of balance right now that you need to balance out, that you're unaware of. Oops. So let's check in. What advice can we give to the Divine Feminine? Spirit, what advice could we give to the Divine Feminine? Wow, are you kidding me? Oh, I get sick every time I see this, because I'm like, what is happening? Divine Feminines, body changes, body changes. I told you, did I not say that at the beginning of the video? I'm pretty sure I did. This is the 4th time this has come out. Go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. Do something, change your lifestyle, figure out what this is, because until you figure this out, this card is going to keep popping out. It's going to drive me crazy. It's going to drive me crazy. I'm curious. Okay, so we have body changes, which is really important for Divine Feminines. I can't even stress that enough. I'm not going to read the card again, because it's like, how many times have I read this? Get yourself checked out, yo. Like, if any of you have been feeling like you have no energy or whatever, or something, or just, there's probably a reason. So figure it out. I'm going to pull one more card Sorry, I don't mean to be so angry, but I'm just kind of angry because I just feel like Divine Feminines, it's so important. It's so important. I'm going to pull one more card for you guys, though. You are stronger than you know. Divine Feminines, you're stronger than you know, okay? If you're feeling right now like you don't have the strength to do this journey, you know, because the thing is this, you guys are wanting to walk away, right? That's your mental mind state right now. So understand that you are on this journey because you have the strength to go through this. You know, before you came into this world, you decided what you wanted. You decided that you wanted to be on this journey, okay? Now you're coming back home. Is this really blurry? Sorry, I guess it's kind of too late now. Is this like really blurry, guys? Sorry. You decided what you wanted before you came into this physical world, and you have the strength. Like whatever is put in your place, don't worry. You have the ability to overcome it. You can do this. You can do this. And you might be feeling like you want to give up because you didn't realize this journey was going to be this hard. But understand that through every hardship that you overcome, you become so much stronger. And there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is a light, okay? So Divine Feminines, you're going to be okay, trust me. But go to the doctor. So Divine Masculine, what advice do we have for the Divine Masculine this week? Motivation. Yeah. You know what? And that kind of makes sense too, doesn't it? It makes sense because the Divine Masculine is trying to find his strength, right? Trying to find his strength to come forward. So he's, you know, needing to be motivated right now. He's needing motivation. Let me just actually see what the card says about motivation real quick, and then we'll close out. I'm gonna see if any other message comes through, but I'm just curious. Yeah, okay, so you drew this card because your motivation is changing, and what once interests you doesn't anymore, and what does interest you seems to be distracting you from your responsibilities. This card indicates that this pattern is stressful for you, yet by facing the pattern, you are empowered to both understand and heal it. There's no need to deal with the boredom that has set in because of routines that no longer appeal to you. Sometimes it arises due to a desire for drama, to stir up excitement and variety. In order to recover your initial enthusiasm, it's often enough to discern the truth underlying why your emotion has flagged. Other times, boredom is a sign of burnout, which needs to be addressed directly or by heading in a new direction. So yeah, Divine Masculines, if you're feeling burnt out, please go and, you know, or take some rest. Figure out why are you not motivated right now. Just look into that, okay? It could have to do with work, it could have to do with this relationship, but if you're not having the strength, it could have to do with a lack of motivation too, right? All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you soon.